12:26 here on this Thursday afternoon across the valley, and still not much change in the weather. Maybe not as hot as it was a few days ago, but still fairly hot. And we'll still say mainly dry. You saw earlier, there's a very, very small chance of maybe catching a brief shower or two. So very small rain chances the next few days, and still some low rain chances by next week as more moisture increases. But if you are making plans, still near 100 this weekend. You see, it was right there, near 100 this weekend across the valley. There it is again. So yeah, we're not cooling off very much, even with a few more added clouds in the skies. Just a couple degrees cooler maybe. First 1-5 Doppler network is dry across nearly every place. We showed you earlier where a couple of little small showers, just barely flaring up along the sea breeze west of Port Mansfield, but that shower's faded away. One little shower still in southern Kennedy County. And you look farther to the south and still tracking one shower in Mexico, little showers offshore. So this is the type of rain you might see this afternoon. You might get one little brief shower, maybe somewhere, one or two somewhere in the valley, but for the most part, it's probably going to be dry nearly every place. The current temperatures at 94 in Harlingen, 93 in McAllen, 89 along the coast in Port Isabel, and 85 at South Padre Island. So temperatures won't be, like 106, 108 like it was a few days ago, but upper 90s to near 100 or so today. May still feel kind of hot. The last few days we haven't had much of a breeze blowing. There's really not much of a pressure gradient right now to push a lot of wind in. So you see the wind speeds only around 3 to 5 miles per hour in most spots. Just a little breeze showing up at the coast. But, if you are out working or playing this afternoon, always try to stay cool because, it is, technically slightly cooler than it was a few days ago, but there's not much wind to help cool you off either. It's just going to be a fairly light wind from the east this afternoon. So the heat index, how hot it feels, still over 100, 103 the apparent temperature right now in McAllen, 102 in Brownsville. That's the temperature as calculated based on the humidity added in and if you're standing in the shade. So it feels over 100 in most places right now. Satellite and radar shows not a lot going on across South Texas. The sea breeze, again, is coming in, but it has not a lot of instability. So it has small chances to maybe give us one or two small showers, but that is about it. Elsewhere across Texas, things are pretty quiet. There is a disturbance up to the north and a little front there, so some showers and storms occasionally in northwest Texas, but most of South Texas looking dry. Future Track this afternoon does have what is a mainly dry forecast. You see all the way through 7 p.m. it tries to show maybe one or two showers nearby, but very little, if any, rain in the Rio Grande Valley. And then by tomorrow, I think the instability might just be a little bit better. So you see Future Track does have a couple of showers trying to pop up with the sea breeze. But again, we're talking about rain chances that are maybe 10%, meaning 10% of the area might see a couple raindrops or a quick shower, and that's about it. Friday night, let's dry if you have plans, and then the weekend is still looking fairly hot and sunny. It could be near 100 degrees and a slim, very slim chance for one or two sea breeze showers. So for the most part, the next at least 5 or 6 days, not a lot of you seeing anything different besides maybe a few more puffy clouds in the skies. Temperatures still in the upper 90s to near 100 this weekend. Of course, every day temperatures range from near 90 at the coast, about 103 or so in Starr County. Later next week, there is a weak front in the area that's forecast to come down between us and the hill country. So when it gets close enough, it might squeeze some moisture in. So we could see a couple of showers or a storm in spots. We're talking maybe 20% rain chances or so later next week. But we'll continue tracking in your first 1-5 forecast here later this hour.